Y terminamos, supongo. A no ser que me duerma, lo termino hoy. Porque he visto que dura 2 horas. 4 de agosto del 76. Es como de caminar y no sé si tendrá puzzles o qué. Espero que esté en castellano. Estimada ella, te he preparado una pequeña sorpresa en el teatro. ¿Vendrías a verla? Robert. Está en castellano, de locos.
Please enjoy the final interview, bringing our series, A Collection of Masks, to an end. Our guest is again a brilliant playwright, actor, and theatre director, the creator of such shows as Ascension and Labyrinth, Mr. Robert Chardish.
Yo tuve un teléfono de estos cuando era muy pequeño.
Hello?
Henry, it's Ella.
Ella? Oh, Ella! Hello!
Pero tiene las uñas verdes.
Ella's calling. What do you mean, which Ella? Our Ella? Oh, stop it, you! How are you doing?
Qué fea se ve la mano, sí.
How's the weather out there in the States?
Oh, you know how it is. Win some, lose some, never a dull day. But I'm not calling from the States, I'm here in England.
Ole, es Inglaterra.
Never keep up with you.
I'm staying in that yellow hotel. What was his name?
Wait, the one here in Linfield?
Yes. I'm back. Actually, I have a small favour to ask. Do you still have a car?
Oh, yes. The same old one. Had it for 20 years now.
It's the only thing that still works. Could you give me a ride somewhere?
To the cemetery? I can show you which grave it is.
No. I wanted... I have to check out the theatre.
Teóricamente es triste el juego.
Of course. I can be there in an hour. Would that be all right?
Sure, Henry.
No sé si triste o emotivo o algo.
It sure brings back memories, doesn't it? So much has happened here.
Sometimes too much.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you?
Thank you, but I'd like to be alone for a moment.
Ah. Podemos saltar, no mucho, pero
So, we
no
meet
nos
again,
podemos
Mr.
agachar.
Chardish. It's hard to believe that this is the end.
Isn't it? Time flies this fast only in the studio, on the stage, and with Sinatra.
It does indeed. Let me explain to the listeners who have missed the previous auditions that we've been meeting to talk about the major plays Mr. Chardish directed over the last 30 years, from the last one to the very first one, as well as about art in general and the bohemian lifestyle.
As long as I manage to stay on track.
Today our time travel takes us back to a theatre in the village named Linfield, the
Qué
first
molestos los
stage was
saltos.
to command by yourself. Before we start talking about art, let me ask, how are you feeling?
Well,
Estimado señor Chardish, debo admitir, estoy sorprendido, bla bla bla. Lo voy a leer en voz alta. No olvide que la vida es bastante larga, más larga de lo que parece a los jóvenes y mientras dure hay tiempo para cambiar una opinión, arreglar todos los errores, dar un paso adelante una vez más. Saludos,
I
el
guess I should
profesor.
have seen that one coming.
Estas son tareas.
Given the circumstances.
Estimado Henry, acepte mis disculpas por no haber podido ir en persona. Le envío 2 juegos de llave a Linfield. El más pequeño del buzón puede vender el contenido de los buzones. No tiene ninguna utilidad para mí. Puedo enviarlos de vuelta si encuentro a alguien que quiera alquilar el lugar. Adelante, no quedan fuerzas para ocuparme de ello.
Feel undefeated and the prognosis is rather optimistic as well.
Oh, surely a lot of people sighed with relief with me just now.
I appreciate that.
Antes de que Sophie dejara la ciudad,
Sadly,
hablé
people
con
who
ella.
expect to see me on
Escribí
stage
estos.
will be disappointed. The doctors deny me any excitement.
Moñas
For once
fáciles.
in my life. If I am
Y
inclined
son
to listen
peinados
to
que no voy a
people
leer
who
porque
know
no soy
better
una
than
mujer.
me, it must be difficult. Everyone has to exit stage eventually.
Mira, esto es del... El vagabundo. Camina con confianza con la espalda recta hacia el público. Camina, no te des la vuelta, nota al margen. O sea que no hay retorno. El vagabundo levanta la cabeza. ¿Puedo tocar el piano? Ah, tenemos patas. Bueno. Barbaridad. No puedo saltar nada. Podemos saltar, pero no podemos saltar nada. Una máscara. Míralo desde mi perspectiva. Después de la máscara y veremos la obra, supongo. 10 de abril del 57. Protagonista Robert Chardish. Ahora es un juego en tercera persona. Nice. Anda. Ah, ahora puedo pasar. Un juego más raro. Sí. Oh, me suicido. Pero bueno, a ver de qué va. Llevamos de 10 minutos, así que tampoco voy a juzgar algo. Llevando 10 minutos. Ay, Dios, me está llamando María para que le cuente la mierda esa.
Sightless. 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 Sightless.
We were here together. We've decided.
You wanted to shine. You wanted to shine. You wanted to shine.
If I had a friend all on this earth, you've been a friend to me.
Do not.
Go. Do not turn away. Go.
Go. Do not return.
Hostias, ¿cuánto tiempo llevo muted? Qué loco. Pues sí, no sé cuánto tiempo llevo. No sé ni en qué momento me he subido esto. Qué loco. Menos mal que me has avisado, pues sí, estaba muted. Gracias por avisar. ¿Hace cuánto estoy muted? Qué loco. ¿Cuando he empezado el juego he dicho que iba a jugar o simplemente he abierto el juego? Porque estaba muted y no he avisado. No lo sé. Pero al abrir el juego he avisado que iba a jugar. No lo sé. No tengo ni idea. He dicho que iba a jugar. Pues, ¿en qué momento me he muteado? Ya lleva avisado, vale, nice. Por lo menos no he abierto el juego aleatoriamente. Lo último que he dicho es que iba a jugar a esto. Ah, vale. Espera. Pues llevo como más de 5 minutos muteado. No sé ni... Pues sí. Fuck. 12... Ah, no es 12. Ole. No me habían gankeado. Simplemente me he muteado sin querer y me he quedado así, supongo. Me está dando una embolia. Aquí ya he estado. Ya no me acuerdo. ¿Dónde tengo que ir allí? ¿Qué mierda sabe de esto? Vale.
Plans? I had plenty of plans. I wanted to have everything under control. But that's not how life is. The harder you try, the less control you have.
Eso es cierto. Cuanto más intentas forzar algo, menos bien sale. Vale. Pues sí, una putada eso de tu partida, Jao. Pero es lo que pasa jugando al LOL. Es un juego de mierda. Por eso no va a ni la pena intentar ganar en ese juego ya. Porque no te recompensa el juego por un core que ven. Pero márcatelo en el juego. De hecho, intea una partida o dos para desahogarte. Coges a Nunu azul y disimuladamente inteas un poco. Pero esto antes no estaba así, ¿no? El Karim también va bien para eso. Campeones rápidos. Tienes que coger. Va a ser más óptimo. Vibra toda la mesa cuando muevo esa mierda, por cierto.
At first, he got it into his head that he would sleep in the theatre like the old days, but I set him straight. But he still drove there every day, insisting he had to finish something.
Espera aquí. Teóricamente tengo que subir hasta aquí, ¿no? ¡Oh! Man, pensaba que no me iba a morir. ¿Dónde estoy? Ah, coño, si ahí hay uno. Necesito que esto le dé. Este. Teóricamente, entonces, el de abajo. No puedo ver más, ¿no? Easy. ¡A por ahí! Supongo que tengo que seguir la estatua estas.
This was your...
Este fue tu deseo.
This was your desire. This was your desire.
Supongo que el man este que hizo este teatro y abandonó a causa de esto a su familia o algo. O algo que puta sé yo. Si tengo que hacer escaleras, supongo pulsar esto. ¿Cómo ver esto? Man, ¿soy imbécil o qué? ¿Qué loco? Esto parecen escaleras, ¿no? Subo aquí, subo aquí. ¡Oh! ¡Ole! No sé si se hacía así, pero me vale. Honestamente. Salta raro el personaje este. ¿Veis? He conseguido un trofeo. 4 de agosto del 76. Volvemos al futuro, al presente. Para adelante, supongo.
The last performance showed in Linfield was definitely aimed at a mature audience. And from this perspective, it seems quite sad.
Coloca los fuegos con los rieles.
I'd rather call it introspective. It was a time where I used to spend quite some time on pondering what art is, how it reflects life, the decisions taken.
Es un riel de esos. Todo de mierda está bien ahora. Supongo que tengo que subir por allí. La pregunta es cómo mierdas. Ah, no. Estaba abierta la puerta. ¿Puedo pasar? ¿Puedo por aquí arriba? Yup. ¿Esconde más el menos? Sí, es hijo de puta. Coge cáncer. Mira, son los... He estado en solitud. Me quedan supongo que 4 cuadros de esos. De hecho no hay más. Hansel y Gretel, Robin Hood. Ups, no la he leído. Vale. Esto no es una nota. Ah, estos son tickets. Aquí es donde se vendían los tickets. Adulto 25 Ps.
And your conclusions?
Rather trite. When you're alone on stage, even light feels heavy.
Nos lo vamos a poner. Simetría se llama. Este juego creo que intentó ser lo que fue el otro juego ese. ¡Oh! Somos un robot. ¡Ole!
The dump.
Espera, ahora meto los puñetazos.
But I could still be fixed.
All workstations have been disabled.
How do you know? Who are you?
A broken, grounded
Un
robot.
puñetazo a este.
Oh, look! A ventilation shaft.
Y ya como ha subido. Bitch.
This must be some kind of mistake. I'll get some help.
Ah, se puso interesante la cosa.
Listen,
Por eso somos
I'm
un robot.
sorry to say it, but I don't think there's anyone left to help. I've heard the next transport is the last one. No, they've abandoned us.
Que sí que tiene acento inglés. Vale.
So long. I've worked in this exact room.
Do you recognize this place?
A little. I used to work around the whole factory. Poor console.
Esto me va a matar, pero no.
Wait, can you operate them?
Yes?
So maybe we can make it. Catch this train.
Oh, yes.
¿Vas a usarlo? Te puedo meter un puñetazo. No, un botón. Sí.
What does this do?
Remote control for the transport platform.
Hey, it's working.
Claro, dejarlo allí.
Are you sure we're doing the right thing? They don't want us there. We're not certified.
So what? The outside world doesn't need a certificate.
Uy, que me caigo.
But then everyone is able to enter.
Exactly.
What's the world like then?
Full of light, freedom, and narwhals.
Oh,
Okay,
I've
well,
heard of them. They're tricky to program.
Complicado porque tengo que ver al puto robot este autista. Y a mí a la vez.
I think it's easier in the language of ukulele.
Bárbaro.
Have you
Caraile.
noticed? Some equipment still works.
Cagué.
Consoles, platforms.
They'll eventually
I know.
stop. The
Hey.
connectors will rust, anti-gravity will fail.
Casi me da una embolia ahí, qué barbaridad.
That's how it is. Nobody cares about this world. Look, a train arriving at the station. It moves.
You have everything under control. You're doing great. You are a natural castle. A free narwhal.
Ay,
Talk ukulele to me. Be strong. Be like steel. You look ahead and I'll check what's there.
no lo sé. He cogido una, me he puesto una máscara y ahora soy un robot. Oh, oh. Easy.
Thanks.
At your service. I'll fix and save you. But don't just jump into danger like that anymore.
Cállate,
You have
señora.
my word.
Pero este juego intenta hacer lo que hizo el The
Why do
Life
you care
of
so much
Edith.
about getting out?
No sé cómo se llama.
You almost became a bunch of spare parts.
¿Sabes cuál
Better
digo,
to
no?
tried and failed than to choose to stay stuck.
But
You don't want to get out.
I might want to, one day.
But do you want
What
to get
remains
out or
of
just get
Edith's
to
page.
another
Pero este
inside?
juego intenta hacer algo así.
So, when you get out, you also have to do it right.
Well, the difference is fundamental.
Which is?
Basic.
I know what that word means, but what's the difference?
The ceiling?
Espera, ¿por qué? No sé qué han dicho. Por culpa de WhatsApp. Bitch. Ahora meter unos puñetazos, por lo menos, con el robot
The
este.
train again. We must hurry.
I remember when the factory was full of life.
If it can be called life.
Voy a ir por abajo, a lo mejor. No. Que hay dos botones.
Maybe you could overwrite my malfunction.
Ole.
What a strange
Ahora
feeling.
controla a los dos a la vez.
You've never been on this side of the controller.
No, not really.
Terrible, isn't it?
But this is wonderful.
Ay. Está dando una embolia, honestamente.
By the way, you're an expert on the outside world?
You could say that.
But you've never been there? Not even for a moment?
Ole.
If I were, I would definitely not come back here.
Even for a maintenance check?
Especially the maintenance check.
Hey, you know, I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes?
I've noticed that your springs are built in, so the malfunction must be caused by either the pins or the processor.
Sort of.
Such things are easily fixed, So if we find a station...
No, I don't want to have it fixed. I never wanted to. This is the only trait I have that's mine alone.
Will you think less of me when I fix myself? Being broken is just making things harder for us.
Good. Hard-earned things are worth more.
No tan
I
raro.
can move again.
Está curioso, la verdad. Este
The
puzzle.
consoles, the machines, everyone's still trying their best to do their job.
Why does it matter? They're too primitive to understand anything other than routine tasks.
How can you say that? Some of them are friends.
Qué frío
Wait a
somos.
second. Is that the same train? How come it hasn't reached the station yet?
The rails were designed by the trainees. I love this room already. But how are you going to reach the top?
I'll find a way.
Joink. Oh, oh.
I love this room already. But how are you going to reach the top?
¿Y este dónde
I'll
va?
find a way.
And once you do get out, what are
Trato de
your
buscar el
plans?
azul, supongo.
I'll escape from the
Y
train.
luego el verde.
I guess that much. But where will you go then?
It's simple. I'll go where I've never been.
And after that?
I'm not worried about the after.
Ajá.
That world is so big, you could walk for days and not see any walls. The water containers are bigger than the whole factory, and the overhead lights never burn.
No. Gilipollas. que
Get
soy.
lost there?
It's literally impossible. To be lost is not to have found the goal, and my goal is all of the possibilities.
Or to not be able to find a way back.
I have no intention to come back here. There's nothing and no one for me here.
No one.
Gilipollas.
I love this room already. But how are you going to reach the top?
I'll find a way.
And once you do get out, what are your plans?
I'll
Porque ya
escape
puede ir
from
por
the
ahí.
train.
I guess that much. But where will you go then?
It's simple. I'll go where I've never been.
Ya he mirado de eso.
And after that?
I'm not worried about the after. That world is so big, you could walk for days and not see any walls. The water containers are bigger than the whole factory, and the overhead lights never burn.
¿Dónde vamos? Nope.
It's literally impossible.
How so? I love this room already. But how are you going to reach the
Ahora esta
top?
hija puta puede llegar.
I'll
¿Saltas o qué?
find a way.
Sí, ya salta, sí.
And once you do get out, what are your plans?
I'll escape from the train.
I guess that much. But where will you go then?
It's simple. I'll go where I've never been.
And after that?
I'm not worried about the after. That world is so big, you could walk for days and not see any walls. The water containers are bigger than the whole factory, and the overhead lights never burn.
Won't you get lost there?
It's literally impossible.
How so?
To be lost is not to have found the goal, and my goal is all of the possibilities.
Or to not be able to find a way back.
I have no intention to come back here. There's nothing and no one for me
¿Qué no es
here.
el inicio donde estaba?
No one.
Qué loco, llevo aquí atascado un rato. Supongo que este.
You don't have to worry about the plans or the rules. All of that is staying here, along with the routine, boredom, the rules. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
The outside world is the destiny for those like us. It's ultimate freedom. That's why I want to get there.
Yoink. Easy. Easy clap. Vamos,
Are you
compa.
alright?
I just thought that there must be others here, waiting to be found and helped. This time, you'll have to do the jumping. Can I take over for a while? Wish me luck.
I wish you
Wish
so
me luck.
much luck.
Tell me a little more about what the outside's like.
I'd rather not distract you.
I can multitask. Oh, look! Giant spinning
No
blades.
tengo que hacer nada.
What was that?
Some variety.
Even worse. So what do you want to know about?
Are there other robots like us?
There's no one like us anywhere.
You're avoiding the answer.
Because I don't know. I've never wondered about that.
Oh,
I'm only 90% genius. Does the world have to go up and down all the time? Up and down, up.
welcome to my life. Hey, are there many places where you can jump
There's
there?
everything. Ramps and gullies,
Centrifuges too?
roundabouts,
Lifts?
and giraffes.
Wrenches?
Benches.
A whole river of grease.
Probably not. It would be too gooey. I'm free.
Vale.
As if I was hurting you.
All good.
I can't move.
No, se quedó
Is it the
paralítica.
springs?
Boxes. What about you?
I'm fine.
It's different now.
We'll manage. Trust me. And what are your plans after we leave this place?
I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do grease changes.
That does not sound too exciting.
But it's a solid plan. Although, I think it would be nice to have someone whom I could help grease the wheels in the head.
Well, that would be nice.
Really nice.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, what are you thinking?
That the world is too big for one robot?
Eso es
Yes,
cierto.
a little.
So, maybe?
One day.
Great! Let's go.
We're
Obligado,
robots. We have a whole eternity.
Another maze?
That might be a slight exaggeration.
Ha! Mark my time.
No sé por qué somos robots, honestamente.
But who will take care of the factory?
Forget
No es
about
nuestro
it.
problema, bitch.
But
This is not a place for us.
this is where we came from.
You know what's best about your roots?
What?
That eventually you outgrow them.
That's sad.
It was meant to be a joke.
It came out sad.
Honestly. Just forget. It'll be easier.
Easier or better?
You know what I mean.
Yeah, let's go.
No. Ah, está bien. Si alguien le había dado un rayo.
Disabled, but not disassembled. Listen, I've found...
What?
Oh, nothing. It should be better now. Together, at last.
Yes.
Ya.
All right? You seem lost in thoughts.
It's nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, contrary to what it looks like, sometimes I happen to think.
Ha! We seem to be in luck. It looks like it's going to arrive now.
Listen, do you really care we're going.
Of course! I've been waiting for this my whole life. We have to hurry. We need to extend the ramp.
Creo que ya no se quiere ir, pero bueno. Todo por amor, supongo.
We did it! Jump!
No vendrá, Sach.
Hey, what's with you?
This is our home.
Are you joking?
I got myself fixed there. So now I can take care of everyone else.
We had plans. You were supposed to be with me.
I did not. I hoped you would stay a bit longer.
Feels right, man.
But this was my dream.
Vale, el tren de la libertad. Trofeo conseguido. No, vamos poniendo máscaras y cada máscara tiene lore. Ay, no quería cogerlo.
Apparently the script for this play has been rewritten.
Sir Gardy, bla bla.
Many times.
Initially, it was very one-sided and bitter. And I realized too late that no one would be able to play the part of the flautist.
Flautista de Hamelin. Una obra apresurada y mal ejecutada está comprobando el guión. Ah, coño, estoy ciego, qué loco. Y... bueno, este es el guión. Estimado señor Chardish. Ah, bien, dale, gracias. Disfruta lo que te queda de tarde. Hagas, sea lo que sea que hagas. Gracias por pasarte y suerte para cuando empieces la no-hit. Te lo voy a decir cada día. Vale.
There have been opinions that it was a reaction to Ella McLean leaving the trope.
After so many years.
A veces, ole.
Well,
Así
whatever
es.
the case,
Ahí estaré para cuando te la
season
saques.
surprised everyone.
It certainly surprised me.
Ella en Candy. Oh, ascensión, es un pájaro. Estas son las brujas. ¿Qué estoy haciendo? Ya ha sido el estreno. Aún suena mal, no está bien, necesito el guión. Vale, una máscara. Enfado, anger. O furia, más que enfado, creo.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's this? Who's this? Our hero, the musketeer.
Soy
I
un
give you my
mosquetero.
word, my dear. Honorable, knows no fear.
Bitch.
And the story, you won't guess.
No podéis conmigo, soy el mosquetero. ¿Sí? Bien pocho el
You
combate
knew I
este.
came here.
Bitch. ¿Por qué vibra todo cuando le doy un golpe al lobo? Qué barbaridad.
We were meant to spread our wings, not change one set of shackles for another.
Si salto y pego, es un...
Ladies and gentlemen, such deeds aren't easy to achieve. Cheerful, brave, oh believe, wearing his heart on a sleeve. It's a lad just like that. What a sword! What a hat! It was supposed to be only the beginning. We were biding our time, waiting for a chance, and now this is it.
Mata ovejas y eso.
Ladies, gents, all of you, let's look closely what he'll do. Will he flee, cowardly from the danger? We shall see. Will he draw his sword and win, proving his worth to the queen? It all remains to be seen.
Estos bichos. Apagar el clic.
And now all of a sudden you think this is wrong. Because there's too much work, publicity.
Bitch. Somos una micropersona, supongo, si estamos peleándonos contra abejas o qué.
Gentlemen and fair ladies, what is that? Who is this? Our hero could it be? Come, look closer, can you see? Follow closely every step.
Oh shit. Vale.
You know how many people can only dream of having problems like this?
Yo rompo todo lo que se me ponga en el camino. Yoink.
Are you mad? We won't take a break. Not now. Ouch, this step, quite inept. Do you think he's going to prove something with those clumsy moves? Will the crown ever approve? Though he does all he could do to fulfill his fate and to make sure that his dream comes true.
Bitch. ¿Venís vosotros o voy yo? ¿Lentos?
If we had some acclaim, we might have been able to afford to take a break. Maybe next year.
Aquí. Romper esto. Vibra todo cuando mato a alguien, qué loco.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe in 2 years.
Ahora te este juego así.
Look around you. You want to lose it all?
He perdido la espada y no sé por qué.
Gentlemen, tell me then, did he do well in the end? Oh, the realm he did defend. He stayed proud and brave and true. The crowds love him. Yes, we do. And what will be his reward? Angry looks. A bitter word.
No le gustó la obra. Al público, supongo.
Why won't you say anything? Answer me. You want to lose it?
Ya no tienen hilos los animales estos. Tengo que tirar. No sé por qué estamos en tercera persona y no en primera. No sé por qué el juego es en primera y el resto es en tercera y al revés. ¡Qué barbaridad!
Ruin people's careers. Keep me here. Is that what you want?
¿Queda subir las escaleras que vais o no? Quizás no. La fucking reina. No he entendido esta historia, honestamente. Se enfadó el man, el actor, supongo. No puedo agacharme. No puedo saltar esto.
How did you?
What do you mean?
I only showed this once. How do you even manage? Well, not all demons can be buried.
Demons?
Pride, anger, whatever you'd like to call them.
I'm afraid I still don't understand your meaning.
Yes, misunderstanding.
Hasta me caigo.
The worst of the bunch. I didn't even mean...
Señor Chardish, estoy indignado con su último espectáculo. Ya mis hijos a verle. El final fue tan aterrador que mi hijo se pasó todo el camino de vuelta llorando. Le exijo me devuelva el
to
dinero.
turn it into an argument back then.
Señor Chardish, es probable que intentemos ser demasiado críticos. Y si es posible... La gente se quejaba de esta obra. Otra máscara. Ascensión, 1 de agosto del 56.
They're coming. We'll rise.
¿Qué es lo que vibra? Es el mando, de hecho.
Higher. Look. Everyone
Oh.
will rise.
No parece que estén alzándose, parece que es todo
Can
lo
I stay
contrario.
here for a bit more? I'll help with the blocks. What? No, everything's fine. I'm simply... Can I stay a bit longer? So, why should you hire me at Linfield? Because I'm persistent. Yeah, I'm quite a tenacious bastard.
Ahí abajo puedo ir. O puedo, tengo.
Further. Faster. Forward.
Hacia adelante. Por aquí, que es donde hay estatuas.
It's my destiny.
Pocheta el movimiento este del salto.
To go where no one has ever gone.
Me gusta la idea de que sea un teatro y ver obras y eso, pero la historia no me gusta. Lo que están contando, no sé ni qué están contando.
Jim is now making those aeroplanes, can you believe it? You know, I remember that kid chasing after you with a screwdriver.
Fuck. Pero vale.
Are we really doing this? With the everything? Did you rob the bank?
No, de momento no. De todas maneras, el clic izquierdo igual. Y así no tengo ni que ver a dónde me tengo que enganchar. Simplemente, si clico, tarde o temprano me engancharé.
Everyone.
Sin tener que pensar. Sí,
Cold-faced statues block my path. Inertia. In one place.
la esta ni la había visto. O la había visto, pero no la había... Esta sí que no la he visto.
For eternity.
Man, this batter. It's brilliant.
Oh. Vengo de allí o... No, ¿qué onda? No sé ni de dónde vengo, honestamente.
For eternity.
Sí, la había visto.
I won't stay.
¡Ole!
Well, what if we took a more mythical approach? I can see him making the face already.
Robert, give him a chance.
We'll be able to tout this on the poster.
Ahora somos un pájaro. Cuac, cuac. Un pájaro, un pato, esto. Bueno, no. Uno de estos juegos que puedo no tener y estar focusado en el gameplay.
Could you tell us what inspired Ascension?
¿Te ves por aquí? Supongo que sí.
So clear. In the light at last.
¿Puedo entrar por aquí o qué? Bueno, el juego me está indicando que sí. I don't know.
Blurred lines.
No lo sé, honestamente, si tengo que pasar por allí, ¿no? Bueno, no me indica
An
nada.
endless journey
Cada vez que paso por una, habla.
over the roads. Through the world. I got here on my own. I can go even further. An old dream.
A ver, feo no es el juego.
Fulfillment.
Ah, ¿me da color o qué?
Freedom.
Freedom.
Daniel, however, seems to have disappeared after that unfortunate success of yours.
Ya no estoy seguro de si tengo que ir aquí o ahí arriba. Pero habla de que se suicidó el compa. Muy
But the
indirectamente
empty
lo están
ruins.
diciendo.
This dead art.
Arte muerto. Arte muerto que sencilla.
I'm still searching. I want to burn.
Quiero arder. Vamos al sol, pues, ¿no?
To be above it all.
Sí.
To fly.
Claro.
High.
We back.
Yeah.
Ah, ¿puedo atrasar todo o qué? No puedo moverme. Ole.
You're talking about Ascension, right?
This is the best of all plays shown in Linfield. Certainly the most well known. The set design was astounding.
All Ella's work.
Are you quite all right, Mr. Chardish?
No. Ascension was
Sueños
my dream.
frustrados.
I wanted to prove that Lindfield was more than fairy tales for children. That we were on par with London and the rest of the stages of the world. I wanted
Daydreaming.
Saw to be heard by more than the few families who came to see us regularly. That's why I pushed too hard.
Roberto, amigo, ¿cómo te odio a veces? ¿No podrías haber representado? Ups. El deber saber que os empieza a representar en serio su puesto de haber cuento.
What? I want to be heard.
Facturas que no sé leer. Supongo que también. 5 Q2, vaya mierda de cartas. Nice. Daydreaming. Robert y Ella. Es mi padre y... bueno, no sé quién es. El señor y nosotros, teóricamente.
What is that melody? It calls me so. Tempting to leave the world behind and follow.
Qué salditos son estos, qué barbaridad.
The colours. How is it done? Will you reveal your secret?
Es la música.
If I find you worthy,
How?
Claro, el...
where there's a
esto.
tune, one should dance. But how to dance all on your own.
Si quieres
A
alto.
twirling broom I've seen by chance. Bring her here and we'll go on.
Aquí. No sé qué me ha dicho, tengo que coger. Aquí. Vamos a ir pintando el suelo y todo.
Ouch! What a scoundrel!
Ouch. What a scandal. Sí, sí, vale. Tenemos pincel.
Damn, I can't do this.
Dancing may not be your thing.
Painting could be, don't you think? Again, waves ahead of us, and the river twirls and foams. Here's a bridge so we can pass, and together
Estamos pintando
venture on.
nosotros.
What inspires you right now?
Everything that's all around. Secrets were revealed to me that made me feel to
Henry,
hear and see.
how did you get my number? Oh, no, of course. I am so happy to hear you.
Este es el puente del que hablaba, güey. Vale. Vale, supongo que tengo que tocar esas cosas. Arriba. Ole.
Look ahead.
Hues so vibrant, blue and red.
And the size, it's hard to think that it won't fade in a blink.
What if it was meant for us? Oh, an unreal thought, alas.
But you're right. It's our future. Vivid, bright.
Do you mean it? Could it be? Could you stay right here with me? Look, an apple tree. So grand.
apple
You
tree.
can see it squash the land.
Ole. Nice.
Getting hang of those strokes. A real
Okay.
talent just awoke.
And this palette can't deny colours that will make one cry.
Though the critics break my heart, I will not stop making art.
But honestly, I must say, this world used to be so grey. But then someone let in light, let in colours, bold and bright.
Let in music, weightless song, made me feel I'm not alone.
flamear esto, pues, ¿no? Bueno, no puedo porque si no, no veo.
Oh, this tree reaches so high, I could almost touch the sky.
Están haciendo rimas encima.
You've just started climbing up. Soon you'll have some clouds to grab.
Hay algo. Hay una caja de música. Ah.
Can you see it?
Ya estamos
in the
acercándonos.
Soaring towers. The roofs glisten.
Nice.
A castle that's so great might be crowded at the gate.
I did not expect to see.
In a forest, there's a tree.
It's so lovely when you play. Even branches run away.
Hey!
The road leads up through dark woods. Music could lighten the mood.
Hacen rimas los
And if
anormales
the
estos.
trees begin to dance,
Barbaridad.
should we really take that chance?
What adventure would that be? Now, stop teasing. Play for me.
Castles, walls so tall and strong.
Nuestro objetivo es el castle.
I think that's where we belong. Oh, a lunch left unattended.
I think this mess could be mended.
A few strokes here
Nosotros
and
nos
there. Fix the table. Lift a chair.
Ok. ¿No es por aquí?
How enchanting is that sound? A spell that makes my heart pound.
Nice. ¿Podemos comer o no? No entiendo la historia de este juego, honestamente.
I got hungry.
Nos vamos metiendo en teatros, en obras de teatro que hizo el pana este, el que probablemente esté muerto.
Well, it's your lucky day.
Y
I will
estamos
show
aquí.
you something. Wait. Colours twirling up above for a woman that I like.
How exciting. Is there more? Send all of the colours soar.
¿Llego o no llego? Sí. Se va a caer. Ole. Ajá. Odio los saltos en este juego, son tan inútiles.
A perfect shot, I say. This is how you fight the grey.
Izquierda, derecha. Siempre es izquierda.
And the ground's all dry. Downsides of a cloudless sky.
That's a fountain, isn't it? Think that it will do the trick. Let's try to restore the flow. Maybe some of the plants will
Well,
grow.
this really makes you wonder. How creative was that plumber?
Weirdest treasures we have found while
Tenemos que
travelling
llenar,
hand in hand.
eh,
So talented and so smart. She's herself a work of art.
Ah, sí, Pink, sí, es el compa este.
Can you see this? So suddenly, all those colours.
We did this, you and I. Behold,
Es bonito, la verdad,
world.
de este mundo.
We advance. The grey will not stand a chance.
Lo voy a poner por aquí.
And this castle? In the distance? Was it?
Dreamt into existence.
Ya tiene color ese castillo, por cierto.
bridges in this neighborhood were made from
Ole,
such
hola, Dios.
feeble wood. Can't believe it. Up we fly. We are soaring towards the sky. Real magic, I won't lie. We're flying. The carpet can't say no to the beauty of your song. Those green landscapes down below are a painting on their own. Like those towers, glistening bright in the gold of the sunlight. Wonderful beyond belief. Wish I didn't
Podían haber
leave.
dejado en el castillo.
Oh, but maybe I could stay. I would paint and you would play. Both these powers and those lands seem like gifts put in our hands. Too bad it's so grey and bleak. But we'll fix that really quick. Our forces hand in hand will flood colours across the land. You're still silent.
When I stop playing, we fall!
Oh,
One thing really scares me though, and I feel that you should know. That the freedom of this flight might not easily leave my mind.
Look ahead on the right. A sea of
Ole.
flowers. What a sight!
disparamos cum. Cuando se cumean sale color.
All these petals shine new, covered in a golden hue.
Lo que hace el amor, supongo.
Hey, I think they'd look really good on you. How can we pass through this wall? If we climb, we'd surely fall.
Pintamos algo.
There must be a reason to not letting anyone through.
Do you think we'll pass this test and escape lives we detest?
Una caja de música.
Test. This life is just ordinary.
Mundane,
I'll come when
Right.
we're done shooting.
dull and dreary.
Ah, este es el de la alubia gigante, ¿no? ¿Hace falta más escaleras o qué? Te va a hacer parkour roto.
May I spend my days with her?
Ole.
With you? Never.
Yes, that's fair.
Doink. No marca el daño de caída. Ah, no se caer de la mano.
My heart flutters. Beats so fast. We are almost there at last.
Tests and hardships we have faced. All of this was worth the chase.
Never had a home.
No han dicho lo mismo en inglés que lo que ponía
Perhaps,
escrito.
maybe this.
Pero bueno.
This is more.
I can win whatever fight if you're right there by my side.
Ole. Nos espera la plebe.
And what's next?
It's up to us.
Nice. Seguimos nuestros sueños. Se llama el trofeo que nos han dado.
I think we were looking to be carefree. The two of us in
Estas son
cardboard
las historias que acabamos
crafts,
de vivir.
surrounded
Todo
by
del
a bunch
reino.
of planks.
Querida ella.
Dear Ella, I now realize that the theatre was never mine. It was ours. We created it together. And I think that ultimately, you deserve it more than I ever did. Yours truly,
Yours truly.
Robert.
Ole, nos dio la propiedad.
The children were a most appreciative audience.
Felicidades, Pussy.
That was enough then. I can't believe it's been 20 years since we last talked.
It is possible Miss McLean is listening to us right now.
Maybe. I've heard all of her interviews.
What would you tell her if she was listening?
Actually... Hey, Elle! As you can hear, I have a lot going on right now. As always, I'm seeking attention, oversharing my private business, and possibly still working a bit too much. If you were here, you'd have bullied me into going somewhere where the air is clean and the life goes slower. And I wouldn't even argue.
Es verdad,
You
man.
know, I'm attempting to put my thoughts and affairs in order. Take care of unfinished business. I have not told you many things that I wanted you to hear. I let some that I didn't slip through. I want to apologize for that. I started writing a one-actor play a while ago. It starts with a familiar, a long, long time ago, and ends with, and they lived happily ever after. So, if you care to take a look, I'll be waiting in Linfield.
Vamos a tener, supongo. Pues lo tiramos. Fuck el teatro. Honestamente, fuck el teatro. Sí, fuck it. No lo quiero. Algunos puentes deberían arder, se llama el trofeo. Está bien, supongo. Básicamente la historia nos cuenta que un señor se obsesionó mucho con su teatro, su trabajo, y por ello dejó a su mujer de lado. Así que ella le dejó. Y cuando estaba ya mayor o enfermó y estaba a punto de morir, se dio cuenta de que no tenía que haber hecho eso. Que tenía que haberse quedado... Le tenía que haber hecho más caso a la doña. Bastante básico. Honestamente. Le pongo un 5 porque es corto. Pero bueno, ahora sí me voy a ir después de 3 horas y media. Y he estado durando poco, hora y media he tardado. Así que eso, me marcho y ya...